Hey everyone, good morning. Thank you for being with us for a CBS 8 Plus extended forecast. I'm meteorologist Evan Narani, showing you what to expect over the course of the week and even into this upcoming weekend. We just wrapped up the weekend, and this past weekend was fantastic. A lot of sunshine out there, blue skies, a little bit of smoke that drifted in on Saturday. And also, great opportunity in that window Friday through Sunday for fire crews up in the LA area to try to start to gain some containment on those wildfires. So this is San Diego specific forecast, but also pertains to a good portion of the Inland Empire, San Bernardino, Riverside, Orange County areas. Los Angeles, not only the spot in mind, but across the greater Southern California area, we're watching for this red flag warning to take effect. So this next red flag warning, we know we just wrapped one up last week, but this next one is going to be in effect Monday through Wednesday. It'll last all the way through 6 p.m. on Wednesday. It doesn't start until 4 p.m. today. We got that combination of gusty easterly winds, low relative humidity, meaning very dry conditions outside, that could lead to some difficult driving conditions, especially off toward our local mountain passes. This is only going to apply to our valleys and our mountains. You can see the two microclimates encompassed in this, the center of your screen here, but coastal communities will still be seeing some gusty conditions at times, as will the desert. So we're all going to feel the effects, but the biggest impact is going to be across the inland valleys and mountains. San Diego today, a lot of sunshine. I mean, we can't tell you to not spend time outside and get out and enjoy and love on the 60s and 70s, right? It's typical San Diego weather. It's a little bit warmer than normal. It's one of the warmest spots in the country. However, what we have to kind of hold on to at the same time is this high fire danger, very critical, and of course these intense winds that are going to be picking up in speed over the course of our day today and tomorrow. So dry conditions overall, we are seeing that because that wind is coming from the east, it's pulling moisture out of the atmosphere and it's allowing for no cloud cover to occur, just sunny blue skies out there. Temperatures this afternoon are going to be in the 60s along the coast and inland. We'll start to make our way into the 70s as we get into the later days of the week, so Tuesday, Wednesday in particular. 68 degrees in Escondido this afternoon, 69 in El Cajon. These are all spots that are on the brink of 70 and are likely to get there as we get toward tomorrow and Wednesday. The setup overhead is perfect for another Santa Ana wind event. Fire crews don't like to hear that, but this is the setup overhead. We, of course, have no control over how much moisture we're going to get in our water year, and since October 1st is when that water year reset, we have seen next to nothing, no major rainfall in the forecast. Still with a low pressure system off of our coast that's expected to push along Southern California in the coming days. That does not carry much moisture with it. There's only about a 10 to 20% shot that we're looking at for the possibility of wet weather in our forecast. Now, with this ridge of high pressure overhead, it's building over the Great Basin between now and Wednesday. That air naturally wants to flow from higher to lower pressure. So it's pushing that wind from the east to the west. And that means that as those winds come over the mountains, they compress and they heat up. So that's why we see such warm temperatures and such gusty winds. When we get past Wednesday and that ridge starts to push off to the west, we're going to watch as this trough of low pressure makes its arrival. Since this will be the dominant weather feature going into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll watch as clouds start to rebuild, as temperatures cool down. But again, this doesn't look to carry much moisture with it. It just then pushes off to the southeast following that, and then ridge of high pressure holds in place into the beginning of next week, likely to hold on to those dry conditions. So I'd say most models show that even in our 10-day extended forecast, there's really no significant opportunity for rain for us. Let's talk about your wind speeds. Here's 6 p.m. just after that red flag warning has taken effect. Unsurprisingly, the western slopes of the mountains getting the intense wind. 32 miles per hour in Julian, 26 in Pine Valley, 23 in Campo, and 36 in Alpine. Pushing into Tuesday afternoon, you got those gusts around 40 miles per hour in Julian, more purple on the screen, showing spots that could come in upwards of 30 and even 40 miles per hour. So it's going to be another intense day toward Tuesday afternoon, even along the coastline. Del Mar, 24 miles per hour by about 1 p.m. Winds will remain breezy into Wednesday afternoon, still in the 30s out there, and then starting to die down by Wednesday afternoon and evening. That's when we finally start to see some relief and when that red flag warning expires. Temperatures warm up in the meantime today through Wednesday. Low 70s expected in the forecast, even along the coastline by Wednesday afternoon. And then on the back end, those temperatures start to slide. Everything blue on the screen there, meaning we're in the clear, no weather impact alert days. But because of that red flag warning, our inland valleys are under a weather impact alert today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Temperatures expected to hit the low to mid 70s out there by Wednesday afternoon, and then sliding by more than 10 degrees as we get into the end of the week and the weekend. As we talked about, only about 10 to 20% of those models show a chance for rain in the forecast. That is a very slim opportunity, but it's one that we'll watch for going into the end of the week and the upcoming weekend. Mountains are going to be the windiest, most likely, with temperatures in the 50s out there, jumping into the 60s briefly for Thursday, but then we're all cooling down as that trough of low pressure arrives and it starts to bring in some cloud cover around the area, especially by Saturday and Sunday. This forecast is ever changing. We know how important it is to keep an eye on it, not only for us, but really across the greater southwestern U.S. The details on it can be found on our website, cbs8.com/weather. Also, remember to download the CBS 8 Plus streaming platform. Our streaming channel is allowing you to watch the latest newscast on demand, this extended forecast on demand. So all great options to have in your back pocket as we see this high fire danger across San Diego County and across the region as a whole. I'm Evan Arani. Have a safe day out there, and make sure to be keeping tabs on everything you need. Have a go bag ready in case you need to evacuate, and just be prepared for this high fire danger in our county.